Hey everyone, it's Dan in Russia. Wanted to give you a little update what's going on in my world. Uh, I did a video and it got a little more than average viewers just because it's a topic going on right now, the gas situation in Russia. I could only speak to my experience and what's going on here in Lipetsk. Before I do that, I wanted to make a couple comments. It was funny reading the comments from my last video. A lot of people were calling me a Russian propagandist, saying I got paid to say nice things about Russia, which was very strange to me. Number one, I don't get paid by anybody. And in order to get paid by anybody, you need more than a few hundred views. If you look at my average views, they're not very much. No one's going to pay. I do my videos uh, for my friends and family to know what I'm doing here. And if other viewers want to click in, that's fine. I think it's good to get to know other cultures and see what the world looks like. And, you know, instead of getting the information on the news all the time, sometimes it's nice to get it from, I think, normal people like me who aren't paid by anybody. And I don't, I mean, I'm biased, of course, into what I believe, but no one's paying for my bias. It's just me. So I'm not paid by anybody. I started these videos so my family in the US could know what it's like when I'm here. And then I have now Russian friends, and so I do videos when I'm in America so they know what it's like and what I do there. So I'm only here 6, 7 months out of the year in Russia. I have my permanent residence, so it requires me to be here. And then for about 5 months, I'm in the US. Another month or two, depending on what's going on, I travel different places, usually on the way to and from Russia and the US. But that's usually what I do. So, what I know now, what's going on with the gas situation here, is it's just like I said in my other video. Russia is managing the crisis. And by the way, if I'm also a Russian propagandist, I wouldn't talk about the crisis. I wouldn't say it's an issue. I wouldn't say there's a shortage. I'd talk about, oh, how wonderful and perfect it is right now. It's not wonderful and perfect. It's very nice. I mean, there's a war going on. I get that. But for me, uh, I don't get into that. I also don't talk how horrible the U.S. is. And by the way, it was another comment. People said I've fled America. I didn't flee anywhere. I came here because my wife is from Russia and she wanted to uh, retire in Russia. And I said, well, you can't just snap your fingers and do that. We have to make long-term plans. So that's what I'm doing. So, anyways, that's why I'm here. And my wife, by the way, has been in the U.S. for like over 30 years. So we're here. We're trying to set up a future, and that's what I'm doing. So the situation. So there is gas. Like I said, they're managing what they have. And again, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. This is clearly due to drone strikes. It is a negative situation. And I don't know who's in charge, but obviously somebody is doing something, and I can see the reflex of it. What I mean by that is my friends in Moscow talk about it's not a big deal, which tells me that exactly what I'm saying. The government's deciding where the gas goes, and I understand because you don't want people in Moscow upset because it's too many people. But smaller cities and stuff, there's not enough people or not enough people with power or money for their complaints to be heard. That's my guess. That's my understanding. So the situation here is there's gas. You can go. You can tell that the gas stations run out, and they run out every day because there's a line, long line. During the day, the line is probably anywhere from an hour to 4 hours. I don't think much longer than that. I don't know because I'm not waiting in it, but I can count the cars, and I know how long it takes for each pump or person to fill up. There's two types of gas here. Well, there's more than two, but the two main types is 95 and 92. And 95 sells out quick. So sometimes you can only get 92, which is not good for your car to run on 92 all the time. They say it's okay every once in a while, but not all the time. But you can just add some additives, whatever, buy at the store. So for me, I've been lucky. Every half time I fill up my car, it's with 92 or 95. So during the day is a long wait. And now they have implemented restrictions. So the restrictions are if the first number of your license plate is odd, you can only get gas on the odd days, and if it's even, you can only get gas on the evening days. On the even days, and Lukoil it limits you to 20 liters. I Another one I heard gives 30, but I don't know if that changed since they implemented the new restrictions. Last time I was there, I got was it Rusnot? I forget how to pronounce that. I got 30 liters, but that was before they implemented the new rule. So that's what's going on, and there is usually a woman that's wearing a vest, an orange or yellow vest, that stands outside before you get into the gas station parking lot, and she is checking your license plate number. So it's definitely true. And at night is the best time to go. And I went once at night at 2:30 in the morning, which sucks. And there was nobody. I was the only person at the gas station. Pulled up, got my 20 liters, went on my way. I went back a couple days ago at night, and they were out. And I went to another Luke station, and the line was pretty long. It had about 20 cars in, which was okay. I'm like, it's okay, 20 cars can be fine, less than an hour. It's fine, I need to get gas. But I sat there for 20 minutes, and the first car never moved. I don't know what was up, but I was done. I'm like, okay, it's now 3 something in the morning. I'm not staying here. So I went back home. I should have waited it out, because now that car, I had to go do a couple errands, and now that car's like, it doesn't have any. I mean, it's the light is flashing, which is okay. I have my other car. I have a Niva, and it is almost full. Uh, so I have it. So that's why I didn't mind. However, I am going to Moscow tomorrow, so I'm kind of done in Lipetsk for a while. Hopefully, when I get back, things will be different. But if not, it is what it is. But Moscow is a better place to be if you're going to have to be without gas, because, the metro, Lipetsk, all that good stuff. So I'm happy for that. And that is my assessment on what's going on. You guys can call me Russian propaganda, whatever you want. If propaganda is telling you something negative, then I guess that's what it is. But there's nothing positive about any of this. So I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit here and tell you how perfect the situation is. It's a horrible situation, and I don't care which side you're on. It's just horrible. But I'm here, and I'm not going to not be here. So I'm going to have to learn how to deal with the shortcomings in the current situation. I can only hope it gets better for everybody. And that's it. See you next time. Well, probably I'll see you again when I am in Moscow. Won't be as quiet and, peaceful and relaxing as here, but it's a different situation, different environment. So I will see you then.